Hello, y'all. So, today is Tuesday, and it is March the 18th. I'm starting this book vlog right now because, y'all, if y'all been following me on TikTok, I've been sharing some things with y'all on TikTok. So make sure y'all follow me on TikTok. The sun is out, but it's so windy, y'all. So I decided to put on this red hat. So I read Lisa Jewell's None of This Is True, and it had me in a chokehold for real. Like, I didn't really want to read a book at all because I really wanted to find out what that book. It left me hanging so bad, but it was a really good book. I'm not going to say it wasn't a good book, but it was a good book. So that's why I'm saying it's a good book, because it had me in a chokehold. And if y'all read that book, please let me know in the comments. But y'all, I'm telling you, I'm going to put what I said on TikTok in the next clip. What's up, my Bookish stars? That's what I'm going to call y'all from now on, because that's what I call everybody else on my other platforms, either creative stars, Bookish stars, or whatever I'm doing. But what's up? Y'all, have y'all ever been where you can't read another book because of the last book that you read? Okay, so y'all know I posted that I was starting this book, The Wreckage of Us by Brittany Cherry, y'all, right? Y'all, I have read the first chapter and I just can't. I can't right now. Why? Because I really want to talk about this book, Lisa Jewell. None of this is true. And the reason I want to talk about it is because I felt like I'm left hanging, right? And I need something else, someone to explain to me what is happening, what happens next. That's what I want to know. Like, who in this darn book was telling the truth? That's what I want to know, okay? Now, they said this is like a thriller book, but I really thought it was like a murder mystery type book. Not a psychological thriller. That's my opinion. Listen. But I want someone to tell me. The title is so brilliant. None of this is true. But what is true? I want to know what is true. So please, somebody explain this to me. Until then, I'm not going to read another book. I'm done. Please, somebody tell me. I need to know, y'all, for real. Like, I'm lost. I am truly lost. I love the book, but I'm lost because I need something else. Lisa Jewell. So, y'all, when I tell you I was just trying to find some answers when it came to the Lisa Jewell book of like what is true. The title is so awesome for this book, to be honest with you, because you don't know what perspective are you going to get. Are you going to take the, what Josie was saying and say that it was true? So the story follows Josie and Alex. I don't have the book with me, but let me tell you, when I tell you I can remember some of the characters, I can't remember the husband's name or whatever, but Josie and Alex met. They saw each other in a bar, right? Josie was celebrating her 45th birthday. Alex was celebrating her 45th birthday, and they went up to each other and found out they were birthday twins, and then found out they were born in the same hospital around the same time. So Josie got married really young, And it's so much twists and turns to that story right there in itself of who she married. I don't want to give everything away, but Alex was a well-known podcaster. Josie kind of finagled her way in Alex's life a little bit. I believe she did, because she was like, won't you tell my story? I have a story to tell, as it's happening. So Alex was really fascinated with it, and it was so much stuff that was going on, but she ended up living a week in Alex's house. Josie did. And I tell you, y'all, I just, like, I don't know. It was just, you believe what people are saying or whatever, but you don't know this lady, like, at all. And you allow this lady to stay in your house for a week. Her husband did not feel comfortable with it. But anyway, y'all, this was a crazy story. But in the podcast, you listen to Josie's story, right? You listen to her husband's story. You listen to her children's story. And you listen to her mother's story. Now, which one of them are really telling the truth? Now, in the story, of course, somebody is telling the truth. You know how it's two sides to a story, and then there's the truth. Yeah. So you listen to both sides, all those different sides. Now, which side are you going to believe? That was the thing. Who are you going to believe? So this is why it took me so long to pick up another book. And when I finished, I did pick up Brittany Cherry's book, The Wreckage of Us. But I couldn't. When I tell you, y'all, I read Brittany Cherry's first chapter 3 times because I was thinking about the book. I was not. So I had to put Brittany Cherry's book down because I was not giving it justice, okay? I just could not get over this book. I called my cousin Melissa, and I was like, I love the book, but I'm just like, can you give me a part 2 of the book or something? I mean, I need something. And that's what that book left me with. Like, I need another book. I need another book talking about their lives. That's how this book had got me in chokehold. It's a good book. And if a story get me the way it's getting me now, it is a really, really good book. Now, is it a thriller? I don't think it was a thriller for me. I thought it was like a murder mystery. Like, why did she do what she did? I don't know. But anyway, so now I'm reading Brittany Cherry's book. I'll put that on the screen, and the other book as well. So Brittany Cherry's book, The Wreckage of Us. Y'all, when I tell you, I love me some Brittany Cherry's writing. She is just so awesome of how she tells her story, that you engage with it. And so that's why I had to put her book down, because I knew I wasn't going to give her any justice of how I was feeling about the book by Lisa Jewell. So in order for me to get out the reading slump, I had to, I got the Audible. I already had the Audible on the book, and I totally forgot about it. And so when I went to it, it was there. I downloaded it, and y'all, I'm glad I did that, because now I'm just engrossed in that book. Like, I was working today, so I wanted to listen to something while I was working, and it was just the right thing that I needed at the right time. I'm just so stoked. I really am, because this book is so good. It's just getting me all into my feelings, and I just know Brittany Cherry has really, her writing is just, it's just awesome. She knows how to tell a story from the beginning to the end. And that's what I love about her books. So I don't know if I told y'all this, that I'm reading some of her older books, her backlog and stuff like that. I'm doing that. But I'm telling you, Brittany Cherry is a really good writer, and I love it. I really do. So, y'all, that's all I have until I finish Brittany Cherry's book, and I'll probably come back on because I'll probably finish that tonight. I'm serious. I think I have 4 more hours of listening time, so that'll be 4 more hours of just reading time, and I'm going to take some time to listen to 2 more hours and then 2 more hours of reading it on my own and not listening to it. I may do both because I love doing that, but I'm going to sit down and just, because I have a lot of work to do, especially on the computer. So yeah, I'm just so happy that I'm out of this little slump that I was in. So after the Brittany Cherry book, I think that on my TBR list, I think my next book is a thriller book. And so I hope it's a good book. I just don't remember what the book is. But let me tell you, the books that I've been reading has really been awesome. Ever since last year, I only had probably about 2 books that I DNF. But that's it. But majority of the books I've been reading has just been really so good. Like, you know, they really have. I've been reading a lot of Brittany Cherry, a lot of Kennedy Ryan, but the books that I've read, thriller and all of that, has been so good. So I'm trying to do fantasy, y'all. I got to show y'all the books that I have so far, and I will show y'all as well, because I just got them in. Well, one of them coming today, and so I have the whole series. You know, I just can't stop with just one book, and I got to get the whole series. I don't know why I just don't read the first book and then see if I want to get the series, but I don't do that. I heard the whole series is good, so let me test that out for myself. And so that's what I'm going to do. So y'all, I'm going to go because I'm going to the post office, and I'm here now, and then I need to go to Hobby Lobby, I need to pick up my daughter first, and then go to Hobby Lobby. And so that's what I'm getting ready to do. So I will pick y'all up on the next clip. All right, y'all, it's another day. Today is Wednesday, the 19th of March. So y'all, I finished the book. I finished Kennedy Ryan's The Wreckage of Us, and right now I'm out and about. I'm getting ready to go back home. We just went to Ross. It wasn't nothing bookish, so that's why I didn't film anything, but I wanted to share with y'all that I finished The Wreckage of Us, and y'all, that was an absolutely beautiful story. I'm glad that I listened to it, because I was really in a rut after reading the other book that I told y'all about early in the video. But The Wreckage of Us, y'all know, I keep saying you can't go wrong with Brittany Cherry. You really can't. And I really love the book. I love how she just writes. It makes you just want to read more. And y'all, I still have the Compass series of Brittany Cherry, but I don't think that I'm going to read that right now. I think I'm going to, I can't see. I'm glad I didn't go out. I think I'm going to read a thriller book next, because that was in my rotation. I'm trying to stick to my TBR. You know, I'm trying to be really good about sticking to my TBR. So I know the next book is a thriller, because I read a romance. So I'm trying to do a romance and then a thriller, then a romance book. Maybe throw in a little bit fantasy as well. And so, y'all, I did pick up the Legendborn series. Y'all, I finally got the series, and my daughter, who's with me right now, she wants to read the series as well. So I'm going to purchase her book. And then we'll start reading it. So yeah, we're gonna read Legendborn once. I need to go ahead and order her series because she wants her own copyright of the series. Now, I want to ask you this. Do you want hardback or paperback?
Paper.
You want the paperback? You want to look at my hardback when you get home and see?
No, I like paper.
Okay.
No, I want hard.
You want hardback? Because when you see it, so I'm going to order yours. When I get home, I'm going to order her Legendborn, the 3 books. Even though we're in the same house, I want my own copy and she want her own copy. So, how did you hear about Legendborn?
No, I thought I saw it. I don't know if it was that book or another book, but they just look similar. And I think I saw it.
It's a YA book.
No, I don't know if it was that one.
Okay.
But it just looks similar to a book that I saw on Amazon.
Okay. Go ahead and look on the thing and see. But I mean, I think you would really like it. It is a YA book, so.
What is it about?
I don't know honestly, I don't really know what Legendborn is about. I just heard a lot of people talking about it and saying how good the series is. So I didn't want to be left behind and not read it. So I decided to go ahead. I haven't read the back of the book or anything like that. I just want to jump in it and read it. That's it.
Oh yeah, this was
So that is a book?
I saw it.
Okay, so hey.
I don't like to read the back of the books.
I don't like to read the back of the books either. And so I'm just going to see. Let's jump in it.
Fantasy.
It is a fantasy book.
Is it romance?
I don't know. I really don't know anything about the book.
I want that book so bad.
You want that book?
No, I want this book so bad.
What book is that?
Wings of Starlight. That's my spring read.
How much is that book?
17.
It's a hardback?
No. Yes.
Okay. So I ordered some books. So hopefully, I don't know when they'll come in, but anyway. We'll see. But The Wreckage of Us, y'all, is so good. I just love those books. So the Compass series is one that I really want to read. It's 4 books. I don't really know what it's all about, but it's Brittany Cherry, so of course I want to read it. But I need to figure out what is the next book. I know I did it on my TikTok. I just cannot remember. I think it's Noelle's book. Ely, I think that's the book. I'm thinking about it. I think that's the book. And I'll have it on the screen because I think it's Noelle Ely. I think that's her name. I think that's the name of the author. But anyway, that's the next book. Something about gray. I'm just picturing it in my head. So we'll see. So let's get into this Brittany Cherry. Y'all, I don't have the book with me or anything, but the characters, the main characters are Ian and Hazel. So Hazel was put out of her house by her mother and her stepfather. Her stepfather is a big drug dealer that's in their hometown, and her mother came to her and told her that she needed to get out the house because her stepfather don't want her there anymore. And he was put out at 19 years old, so he was like, she need to go as well. She need to find her way like he found his way, which was crazy to me, but that's how it goes. But yeah, he's a big time drug dealer. So she started sleeping in Ian's grandfather's shed. He had like a barn shed on the farm, and so she started sleeping in there. And make a long story short, I don't want to say everything that's going on in the story because I don't want to put any spoilers out. But the biggest thing that I love about Brittany Cherry's writing is she take you along a journey of how things are happening, either what happened in the past to how it is in the future. I mean, in the present time. I just love that about her books, and how she brings in things that are happening in their lives. It's just a good read. It's just anytime that I can get something out of a book, it does something to me, and that book did something for me. So there's a story behind everything that happens with Ian and Hazel in this story that was so beautifully written. Even about her mother and how her mother got in a relationship with the stepfather, all of that. So it was a lot of twists in there that I love as well. And it's a lot about forgiveness, a lot about a person's self-esteem. All of that is written into the story, which is amazing to me, how she put it all together and how you can come out of different situations when you have family members that love you. About being broken because of your parents, all of that, so it was just a beautiful story overall. So The Wreckage of Us by Brittany Cherry, make sure y'all go and get that book as well. So I think that I'm gonna go ahead and end this blog, and then I'll pick back up when I start my new book, and I think I'm starting that today. I think I am. So the day is Wednesday. I think I'm starting it today, because I think I have 2 more books to read before the end of the month. So I'm trying to stick to what I put on my TBR. If I want to add another one, I will. But yeah, I'm trying to stick to my TBR, being more intentional about what I put on my TBR so I can get them read. So I hope that y'all enjoyed this blog, and I will see y'all on the next one. Y'all take care and have a wonderful day. Don't let anyone